We could move on to the stats here. So EM Dallas Burn, Emerald City RC. Obviously, Emerald City RC has a better series record, but if you take a closer look at the stats, they're pretty even. 2 goals versus pretty much 2 goals for EM Dallas Burn a game. 7 shots compared to 5. Really, even EM Dallas Burn with their 1-4 record still have a chance with their stats, even though they're a little bit less. If EM Dallas Burn comes out tonight ready to play, they can easily take it. I mean, they even have more shots on net. And EM Dallas Burn has some fantastic players. Caesar, Huey, just to name a few. So it should be an exciting matchup. We'll take a closer look at the individual stats for EM Dallas Burn. Caesar popping off, flaunting just a bit, with 14 goals, leading his team in scoring. He does play the most games, though. Wicca, obviously a player. Huey, who has recently downloaded Rainbow Six Siege X. Not sure where his head will be at tonight, but we'll find out. Ponzi, great man, also a great player. Hopefully he shows up tonight. And let's not forget the star of the team, Pico David. We see a substitution with Pico David tonight. It'll surely be an EM Dallas Burn victory. The main lineup for EM Dallas Burn, Caesar, Wicca, Huey, I imagine we'll see them tonight. Caesar just needs to perform as he always does. And if we could take a look at Emerald City stats. Toad Death, obviously very known in the community. R7 Utopia. 17 goals scored for the season in Toad Death. Very impressive, with a 35% shot accuracy. More than 1/3 of his shots on net are going into the goal. Emerald City is also quite an aggressive team. 26 demos, 22 demos, 16 demos. More than 50 demos total between their top 3 players. We'll see how EM Dallas Burn responds to the aggressiveness. Some of their players on EM Dallas Burn are a bit passive. So the aggressiveness from Emerald City could be a win con. The main matchup for Emerald City being Toad Death, R7 Utopia. But we'll see who they decide to play tonight. And the players are lining up. We are in. Toad Death, R7, and Utopia versus Wicca, Caesars, and Anam. Toad Death with a good pass mid. It was high off the backboard. R7 was a little too quick on it. Utopia with a nice shot. R7's up, hits the top post. ECRC with 2 really good shot attempts so far. Dallas Burn needs to find their composure. Caesar will dish it out. That's a good bump. Caesar will go up, try to keep control, look for the pinch off the sidewall, not able to find it. R7 is Gojo. HQ has just enlightened me. Dallas Burn has not been scored on yet. They don't need to let it happen. Toaddeath cuts the ball off in the mid lane. Another shot off the top post. ECRC with 3 amazing shot attempts so far, but they haven't found the net yet. There's potential here. Anom pinches it out mid, but a demo by Toaddeath clears the offense. Good heads-up play by Toaddeath. Topia needed to make a touch there, and he does. Anom tries to dish it out mid. It's high for Caesar. He tries to make a light touch into the top right. Not able to yet. Even boost here for both teams. Wicked dishes it out to the side. Caesar's up to catch it off the ceiling. Touching to the corner, won't be able to follow. Gojo dishes it out. Pass Gojo in his corner. Toaddeath needs to make a play. He does. Saves his team from an awkward defensive position, and Gojo will pick it up. Toaddeath with a nice, beautiful, quick cut. Gojo tries to pass it mid. Nobody's there. They were all collecting boosts. Unfortunate, but that's just how the game goes sometimes. Dallas Burn looking awkward. Looking with a shot, it'll be easily blocked. ECRC looking really strong and composed. Nobody scored yet, though. A nice pinch. A nice pinch clear. Another shot off the post. ECRC couldn't get closer to scoring a goal if they tried. Wicked dishes out mid. Caesar's able to cut it off, though. Nice heads-up play. Toaddeath with a potential shot. Wicked's there to cut it off. Toaddeath pops it, but it's going to go wide. Caesar's up. No boost. It doesn't collect the corner. Instead chooses to follow. Gets a good demo. It's past Anom. Wicked has to take. Pass to Anom. Anom dishes it out. 2 players on EM Dallas Burn with no boost. This could be dire. Gojo not able to get the flip reset. Musty. Unlucky. No metal clip today. No TikTok farming. ECRC just need to keep playing their game. Keep doing what they're doing because it's working. Wicked was trying to find a double tap, hits it a little too high. His initial touch was not the best, but it was a good look though. That could be really dangerous for EM Dallas Burn. They somehow make it out alive. Caesar will pick it up. No boost though. Decides to clear it. Picked up by Gojo. Oh my... Is that 4 or 5 shots that have hit the post so far this game? Nice slow play by Caesar. Not able to stay under it though. It grounds. Has to take a 50. Nice flip reset from Gojo. Gojo's up. Touch off the backboard. Double potential. And it goes in. Nice play by Gojo. Gojo looking extremely mechanical right now. A buzzer beater double tap to end game 1. And Caesar was in an awkward position from the start. And Emerald and ECRC takes game 1. Wow. It was a really good performance by ECRC. They maintained pressure the entire game. They had 13 shots on net, and I think 15 of them hit the post. Gojo taking MVP. Clearly. Anom not showing up, though. 18 touches and 168 points. We'll see how EM Dallas Burn responds. Perhaps a substitution. If you're ECRC, what do? Well, I say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Or they could hella BM and sub in players and take game 2. That would be crazy. Game 2 on Forbidden Temple. Really nice scenery. I think we need to see a Huey substitution in here. Oh my goodness, they've subbed in the anchor Pico David. Oh, there's no way. This is a guaranteed victory for EM Dallas Burn. GG ECRC. Pico David with the delayed kickoff. And overtime Saint also subbing in. And apparently this is also his debut match. So we'll get to see what he's made of. Good flip reset by Gojo. Wow. ECRC subs Spanky in. They might come to regret it as Caesar takes a nice air dribble play right over the top of him. If you're Spanky, you know, you have so much faith in your team, you can scoot up on defense, but unfortunately he scoots up a little bit too far. Caesar, possible ground pinch, doesn't get it. Spanky cuts it off. Pico David with the shot. Oh my goodness. Huge potential from EM Dallas Burn. Always potential with Pico David. Caesar will cut to take control of this ball. Overtime Saint gets bumped. Caesar around 1. Not enough to get to the mid lane though. Overtime Saint not with much boost. Caesar playing very aggressive here. Staying on the ball as much as he can. It might be a wise tactical decision to do so. Pico David makes a decent stop, gets demoed though. Toaddeath is going to have an awkward shot. He soft touches it off the backboard and Gojo is able to pick it up. EM Dallas Burn had potential to save this, but they weren't able to. Well, I think Pico David lagged there. He had it. That's unlucky. 1-1 tied game 2. Nice kickoff for Dallas Burn. Pico David not able to get it onto net. Toaddeath will go up. Tries to light touch it for forward momentum into a carry. Not able to continue. Toaddeath off the wall. Tries to go for a shot. That would have been a very deadly shot if it had been on net. I don't think Dallas Burn were ready for that. Gojo will go up. Flip reset, yeah. Spanky will put it on net. It'll be high off the backboard. He could rebound his own shot, and he does. Pretty good play from Spanky here. Keeps pressure on by hitting it high off the backboard and rebounds his own shot. It's good Rocket League. Caesar needs to make something happen here. Still have half a game left. Pico David will control this. Not able to though. Caesar might not be trusting his teammates that much. He cuts rotation on defense. And That could have actually been the start of the confusion. Right before the Caesar had cut defense, he had cut overtime to dish the ball into the corner. Wasn't able to see how overtime reacted, but in these positions when you feel like you need to take over, you need to do it wisely, or else you're going to leave your teammates in an even worse spot than they were in before. Caesar will dish it out. Notices his team is low boost, and it just goes in. Okay, I'm not sure what ECRC were doing. I think they were caught with their pants down. Gojo probably napping because he's carrying so hard. Wasn't even worried, but he had everything to worry about. 3-2, ECRC. Gojo not likely to make that mistake again. Caesar with a good save. Spanky's probably going to go for a pancake here, or a light touch. Overtime Saints able to get some momentum. Stopped by Gojo. Nice pinch off the sidewall for a pop. Gets a flip reset, goes for a double flip reset. Gets it, but doesn't have enough boost to catch up to it. Gojo looking in form. Gojo is farming TikTok clips right now. Would never happen on the other Dallas team. On God. Spanky gets it around Caesar. Caesar really needed to make a play there. 1 minute left. Pico David, nice save with 0 boost too. Jot it down. Caesar gets it around 1. He's up against Gojo. He's able to bump him a little bit off the wall. Overtime with the shot. Oh my goodness, that was their opportunity. They have to find another in 40 seconds. R7 pinch pass off the backboard into the mid. Overtime Saint will pick it up. Dishes it out mid to Pico. Pico hits it forward. Caesar not there. He's getting back boost. Not a roast. Good save. Caesar here, what do you do here? He gets an unfortunate touch off the sidewall. He tried to go for a ceiling shot, wasn't able to get the verticality he needed. Toaddeath with a pretty decent shot to Spanky, who redirects it in. Oh my goodness, that's going to be game 2. What a play here from Toaddeath. His touch doubled as a shot and a pass due to the position of Spanky. And Spanky realizes that, takes over and puts it in. Good stuff from ECRC. Caesar's just going to clear it. Probably won't even drive anymore. Never mind, he will. Oh, he's going to try to put one in. And ECRC takes game 2. Pico David with an incredible save. Let's not forget that. In fact, let's get a clip of that. That's an SGL highlight. Gojo, despite his incredible mechanical performance, is an MVP. Spanky is. But Caesar, mounting 751 points. Yeah. Truly living up to his name. Pico David not realizing his greatness. That's funny. You did have a good save there, Pico. I want you to know I caught that. Well, you know, when you reach a level of intelligence so high, everything else becomes stupid. There was a Neil deGrasse Tyson clip on that. I think that applies to you. And Wicca and Anam will both sub in for Pico in overtime. Utopia, Gojo, and Toad Death. Toad Death and Gojo playing all 3 games. They do not want to concede a win to EM Dallas Burn. Another shot off the post for Toad Death, unfortunate. Gojo will hit it off the sidewall, continue it into a touch, gets bumped. That could have been a crazy play. Wicca denying Utopia. Gojo will dish it out to the corner, but his team won't be able to pick it up. It gives Anam a shot. Not able to place it though. Utopia will pick up the corner boost, go up the sideball, pass it mid to Toad Death. Toad Death, ball's a little out in front of him. He can only hit it forward, so it's easily blocked by Dallas Burn. Gojo with a pop pass to Utopia. Caesar decides to clear it off the backboard. Gojo's there to pick it up, put it into the corner. Wicca with a shot potential, and it goes in. The Gojo dishes it out to the corner here. Cesar's there to pick it up and pass it mid to Wicca. Despite the airtime of Gojo's touch into the corner, it should have been enough time for ECRC to recover and get ready on defense, but they weren't. Good start from EM Dallas Burn. Gojo not able to clip. No draw dribble. No boost. Passes it mid. Toad Death doesn't want it. Turns back on D. Not sure what that turn was. That's a missed scoring opportunity for Wicca. Unfortunate. He may not have had the boost to get there. Wicca will take it. It's 50 right off the ceiling, straight down into the EM Dallas Burn's net, but Caesar cuts it off. No boost shot, bounce shot, over 2. Toad Death saves it. Thank God he was there. Gojo, no boost here. Anam clears it. It's 2 Wicca. There's no one contesting him here. Cesar hits it high. Toad Death with a shot. Is that in? Another shot off the post. Man, oh man. ECRC might need to hit the shooting packs after this. Skyline with 100 biddies. Thank you, friend. Anam with a missed shot opportunity. Oh my goodness, he literally had all the time in the world to place that. This is going to be a double tap. Toad Death cuts it off just before it though. Cesar went for the mid-air bump. That would have been a good play, but he wasn't able to find it. Gojo will dish it out to space. Toad picks it up off the sidewall. It's a pass to Utopia, who hits it off the backboard. Wicca's not able to make a touch. Gojo with a shot, and I think Utopia bumped Anam in the net, which left it completely open. We'll see it here. Utopia, he does, but Anam may not have even been able to go up because he kind of double committed on it. Nice play from ECRC. You could see it unfolding as it was happening. Tied 1-1. EM Dallas Burn is back on the ropes. Not out yet. Awkward ball for Gojo. Manages to make something of it. The rest of the team won't. Wicca denies. Gojo, I believe. Gojo's just gonna hit it forward, no boost. Gojo picks it up. Wicca needs to get this around Toad Death. He does, it'll buy his team time. Cesar picks it up. Someone needs to find boost. Cesar might have accidentally double jumped there. It's over Caesar's head, but it's also around the net. No threat yet. This will be a flip reset from Gojo. Cesar cutting it off immediately. He knows the danger of leaving Gojo in the air uncontested. Gojo will pick up the mid boost. Toad Death decides to put it on net. That's an awkward ball. It doesn't hit the ceiling. And we're into overtime. Wicca, nice cut. That's going to be in. Top right, bar down. Nice from Wicca. This ain't over yet. Good rain. And Wicca is another good player. I played him a couple times so far this league, and he's definitely not someone you want to sleep on. Clutching up for Eam Dallas Burn. And this just might be the beginning of a reverse sweep. Wicca taking MVP with 635 points. Gojo, despite losing, puts up 509 points. Those are good numbers. Yeah, Gojo is quite good. I didn't realize this was the Gojo Glaze stream. The GGL. Someone tell Anon that the goal isn't at the top of the map. Oh man, oh man. Emerald City, I don't think they'll be too flustered after that loss. Maybe bring in the game 1 roster to close thing out. Spanky is in, never mind. I lied. Wicca, Overtime Saint, and please tell me it's Pico David. Nope. Overtime Saint, nope. Wait. Substitution mind game right now. I'm not sure what's happening, folks, and I don't know if they know what's happening either. Wicca, overtime, and it's not Pico David. What the hell? Pico David's probably already booted up to Smash. They call him Game 5 Party. Yo. That's so good. So Caesar, Overtime, and Wicca. This is a good lineup. We haven't seen Ponzi nor Huey. And Ponzi's in the chat. That's deserving of a red card. Shot by Overtime. It's not going to go in, though. Wicca's going to be there to put it in. Top right yet again. (1-0). Eam Dallas Burn. Gojo has switched to the Octane. And I don't know what car Toad gets in. My mind is saying Vesper, but I don't actually know. No, I don't know. Oh, Caesar. beats, who was on the defense here? Was it Utopia? Or, oh, it's not Utopia. He beats Spanky and is able to clear it inside post. 2-0 EM Dallas Burn. It's the reverse sweep. I've just gotten word from HQ. Toad's car is the Masamune. W decision. I think Masamune is also a sword in Terraria. Terraria mentioned. Overtime Saint. EM Dallas Burn taking control of Game 4 early. They really want to see Game 5 party. We all want to see Game 5 party. The anchor, the win con, the one. But Gojo's not going to give them Game 4 easily. We'll make it 1-3. Overtime Saint not able to get a 50. It's a little too fast for Caesar. Guarding near post. Gojo hits it. Far post. Wicca will get up. Caesar's also up. It's a double commit. Toaddeath, it was really difficult for him to make a play there. Good interception by Overtime. Caesar will take control. Gets 50 and into his opposite corner. Spanky's up for a quick shot. Caesar's got no boost and his teammates are not back on net. Gets a low 50 to stall just enough time for his defense to recover. It'll be high, no potential yet. Spanky not able to pinch it mid. Pinches it out. Caesar takes control, doesn't want Overtime to take it. Overtime should have taken it there. He had 50 boosts. Not gonna be much here. Caesar low boost again. Cuxer pinch, obviously. Off the ceiling, that's actually in. Spanky makes it back just in time. Wicca picks up the blue corner boost. That's advantage. Caesar, quick cutoff, off the wall. Doesn't go for the pre-flip touch with 38 boost. Wicca trying to play mind games to get a favorable 50, but ends up driving past the ball. Oh my goodness. They're still 3-1, so they don't have much to worry about. Minute 45 left. Gojo, get a flip reset. Doesn't have much horizontal movement. Ball just goes past Overtime Saint to where he's not able to put a shot on net. That was a close opportunity. Wicca. Spanky. Caesar. Spanky. Caesar. Spanky. Gojo. Caesar. Oh, under. Oh my goodness. Overtime Saint with a nice goal here. I don't think Gojo was expecting a low touch there, which is why he pre-jumped high. The Overtime read him like a book. Nice play by Overtime. Oh, Overtime Saint with the fake. Caesar's able to pick it up without too much of a threat. He's low boost though. He gets demoed. Somehow the ball doesn't go into the orange half. It stays mid. Gojo goes up for it. Toaddeath with a shot near post. Caesar cuts it off. Good save. Gojo trying to pass it mid. Maintain pressure. Misses the ball. Caesar low boost. Overtime low boost. Wicca, I think he's going to play conservatively as third man here. He'll be ready for this. Caesar yet again is trying to cut rotation. I think he's doing too much. This is going to open up opportunities for ECRC. But opportunities are far and few when you have 10 seconds left in the game. And good news, everybody. Playboy Game 5 Farty is coming in. I've just received word from those on high. And EM Dallas Burn will take Game 4. This is a tied series right now. It all comes down to this. Everything is on the line. If you had one shot, would you capture it? Caesar really needs to be careful about cutting off his teammates. There may be a skill difference. Caesar is undeniably the best player on his team. But when he's cutting off rotation, and sometimes he's cutting off rotation in plays where it just should not happen. Because when he cuts off his teammate, he's leaving his teammate in an awkward position. You can cut teammates off as long as you don't leave them in an awkward position. That's what he needs to remember. What will the lineups be for Game 5? ECRC looked extremely hot at the beginning of this series, and EM Dallas Burn has looked extremely hot in the latter part of the series. The reverse sweep, man, I would love to see Dallas take it. No commentator bias, of course not. Toad Death, Gojo, Utopia, Wicca, Caesar, Overtime Saint, Game 5. All down to this. Nothing much happening yet, except Gojo has a potential here. His first touch got away from him. Utopia has time. Pinches it towards the net. Caesar's able to get it around 2. Falls in an awkward spot though. He can't really pass it. Wicked goes up for it. Gets blocked. Overtime recovers with it and puts it in. EM Dallas Burn forcing this ball into ECRC's net. 1-0, EM Dallas Burn. Utopia goes up. Not able to make much of it. It's high off the backboard. Caesar gets a demo. Wicca low boost. Not able to get a good shot on net. Caesar's challenging with low boost. Hits it off the side. Wicca will pick up. Tries to get around Toad Death. Not able to. Utopia with time. Kind of bats it away. Overtime Saint is there to gain possession. Wicca off the corner. Overtime Saint gets a bad 50. Caesar gets demoed in net. Toad Death is up for the shot. Hits it low. Caesar with an easy block. Wicca gets bumped. They'll have to clear it to the opposite corner. Utopia's there to intercept it. Toad Death around Caesar. It hits Utopia and it pops back out to mid. That's unfortunate. Caesar is looking like he wants to cut Overtime Saint. Interesting play. EM Dallas Burn was literally milliseconds from scoring, and I think Overtime Saint might have hesitated because he noticed Caesar was trying to cut rotation. Or perhaps Caesar was picking up pads and it just looked like he was cutting rotation. Regardless, still 1-0. EM Dallas Burn. Gojo accidentally hits it back. Takes it to his own quarter, gets the boost. Here comes the Drawley dribble. He has to hit it quick to get around Wicca. Wicca's able to make the stop. Utopia's up. 50 into the corner. Gojo with a quick dish back out to mid lane off the sidewall. That was a really good play. I don't think anybody on the field was expecting it, even ECRC themselves. Low shot from Gojo, not able to get it in. Utopia not able to carry it up the wall. Gojo picks it up with full boost though, flip reset. So death around 1. Awkward bounce off the sidewall, straight up, off the ceiling. Utopia with low boost, not able to get his car angled onto the net. That was a goal, but Toadez finally puts it in for ECRC. 1 minute 31 left, tied 1-1. Oh, Wicca missed the touch there. He needed to make any touch, whether it was to the corner or off the backboard, and EM Dallas Burn would have been fine, but he missed it. That's unlucky. Caesar will go up, not able to carry it. Gonna hit it off the backboard. Wicca and Overtime State are double committing. Caesar low boost, toe death, passes it to Gojo. Gojo with a shot, and it's just Caesar's not able to make the play. He's not able to get there quick enough, and it all stems from the double commit of Overtime and Wicca. Oh my goodness, that's not what they needed right now. Awkward ball for Utopia. Toad Death probably calls him off though. Picks it up. Another breakaway for ECRC. It was an awkward ball. Toad Death not able to make a good pass into the mid lane. Good bump by Utopia. Good 50 by Toad. Oh, Gojo barely misses the demo. Utopia will slow play this up the sidewall. I actually kind of like it. They had just enough space to carry it. EM Dallas Burn needs to make something happen. 20 seconds left. Toe Death was in net with full boost. Makes a good play. Utopia tries to go for the redirect. Gojo, double potential, cut off by Caesar. Wicca, decent 50. Caesar will pick it up. He's got to flick it here. Overtime Saint doesn't have the boost really to go for it quickly. Oh my goodness, if Overtime had picked up any pad on his way, he might have been able to boost for that with a shot on net. But ECRC takes game 5. The reverse sweep is gone, and it's all Pico David's fault. GG's. What a series. In the Championship League, we had 2 really close teams, and in the Premier League, we have 2 very close teams as well. Huey nor Ponzi making an appearance in this series, leaving it all on Wicca and Overtime Saint. I think not putting in Wicca earlier with the lineup that they had was the mistake that EM Dallas Burn made. Caesar's clearly the captain, but I think Wicca is co-captain. GG's to everybody in the chat. Well played. Very entertaining games. Toe Death taking MVP of that last match. Honorable mentions. Gojo definitely showed out. Gojo forced EM Dallas Burn to react in situations, especially Caesar. Caesar recognized the danger of leaving Gojo in the air by himself, uncontested. And Toad Death, I mean, he's really just good all around the field. ECRC has a really good lineup. Hopefully we get some interviews for you guys. We'll see what we're cooking. We've got Gojo first in the lineup for the interview, then Pico David, and then Adifo from EC Eternal. Looking forward to it, especially the Gojo interview. And the Honored One has just joined the commentary booth. Thank you so much for joining us, Gojo. Sorry you were split in... Oh, never mind. That is crazy.
What?
How do you feel about this series?
It was fine. Our goals were fine. I think they had more. We were hitting post a bunch, backboard. And the goals they had against us were, I would say, our own mistakes. But overall, it wasn't a bad.
You know, you really showed out today. You definitely put a display on of your mechanical skills. I think even at one point you went for a flip reset musty, a couple double flip resets. If you don't mind me asking, how many hours in the game do you have?
Between multiple, probably up towards like 1,000, 7,000.
7,000. So that's what it takes. Darn.
Yeah, I used to play this game religiously. Lately, not so much. I mean, you can ask some of the guys. I used to be on literally all waking hours a day when I was working, but you know, life happens and you gotta refocus up. So I haven't touched week.
Did you have any special strategy going up against EM Dallas Burn?
I don't think we really had any strategy. Just wanted to rotate, get everyone some field time, knock off rust, and kind of rematch. Pretty much what you saw tonight.
Yeah, I think you guys are good enough to just kind of hop in and let natural chemistry, you know, just kind of take over. You have really good teammates, Toad Death especially. I think he's there. Just the way he plays, I think he can synergize with you pretty well.
Absolutely. I think we all know each other's strengths and what we're capable of. And by this point, I want to say this may be my third or fourth season playing with Toad. I think he has a very solid ground capability, and I'm more of the air kind of stuff. So we're kind of able to cover the best of both worlds. It's got a really good foundation, so.
Absolutely. Were you nervous at all going into Game 5?
Not really nervous, just more so ready to get it over with. It's already been 9 years. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all. Well, luckily you were able to close it out and take home a victory.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so GG's good performance. It was very entertaining, and get some rest. But before you go, do you have any shout outs you'd like to say?
Shout out to the team for hanging in there with me as I am going through life. Shout out to mom and dad, always being there for me. Shout out to the military for getting through the government shutdown. And yeah, GG's, appreciate y'all. Later.
GG. Thank you so much. You know, Gojo, with all of his mechanical ability, might actually have IRL limitless. Wouldn't put it past him. Convergence, divergence, hollow purple. Definitely very mechanically gifted. 7,000 hours, people. That's what it takes. And soon we'll be graced by the presence of Pico David, Playboy Farty. Speaking of the devil, here he is.
How are we today, SGL? You know what? I'm actually quite happy. I don't care we lost. I don't care. That performance that we put up, that's all time. I think that from what I've seen, I think that's my favorite performance we've seen all season. Overtime Saint with the 3 goals. I mean, props to him. Love that guy. You know?
EM Dallas Burn played well, and you were part of history. You guys almost had a reverse sweep, and well, you know what? Where am I going with this? Am I saying you lost the game for the reverse sweep? I don't know. Regardless, man, I don't actually know what to say.
I mean, what is there to say? We tried to get the reverse sweep, but we just couldn't.
I don't know. Yikes, this is a bit embarrassing. I really don't know where to go from here. You know, one thing I want to point out, I did notice you had a really good save on low boost in the one game you played. And I'm pretty sure we clipped that. We've sent it over to our clips team. And
Damn.
yeah, it might be a highlight.
You know,
If I'm not mistaken, you've been practicing Rocket League more recently, right?
not at all. Actually, quite the opposite. Actually, I've been actually quitting this game.
Shut
I've been,
up. You were
I've been
posting
ac-
clips in the clip channel this week.
Yeah, that was for like a day or two. But after that, I was like, you know what? My teammates and me as well. I just play stupid. So I'm like, I'm gonna just take a break. And then the next game came. I stopped playing. Then I didn't play until today. Last clip I posted until then, I posted. Well, last clip I posted until now, that's the last time I played.
I really don't even think you played that bad. And I don't think you should feel discouraged either. See, this is absolutely no diss to Caesar, but one of the things I noticed is that he would cut rotation. And I think he's doing it because he doesn't exactly trust that you guys are going to be there. But the times where I did see him cut rotation, I think he would have been able to make a half-decent play. And just that half-decent play would have been enough to result in a goal or a save. So to be honest, I think the way that you perform, I think you have a lot of value to this team. I think you can make a difference.
I mean, I can. I just gotta put in the hours, but it's just gotta work together. We just gotta play together, get comms, get everything. Just play as a team. Don't play individually. That's what I've kind of learned playing in this league. If you're gonna play individual, then yeah, good luck, buddy, because it's not gonna work out great. But if you're gonna play as a team, you're gonna win, obviously.
Have you ever seen Naruto?
I did watch it back then, but I just stopped watching it. So.
You remember the Bell lesson? Team 7, Team Kakashi, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, whenever they first become ninjas, they have to steal the bells from Kakashi, and they have to do it through teamwork.
I remember that. Yeah, I do actually remember that.
Yeah. So maybe we need a team Kakashi for EM Dallas Burn. Regardless, you guys played extremely well, and it was very entertaining. And I'm glad you can make it out tonight. Is there anything else that you want to say?
That series, honestly, for the way we played, that was really well. But coming into this game, I did not expect it to be that close to where me and Overtime State and Caesar were like, you know, we're keeping these guys on their toes. I did not expect that. I thought these guys were like, you know, like what happened with Casey Coldren last week, and they just like completely lost me. I thought that was gonna happen to me twice. I'm like,
It didn't. You guys are right there.
you know, like I was like, I already got my assist and my saves. You know, I want to see if we can get a goal out of this, and like, well, we didn't, but we almost got the reverse sweep. And shout out to Overtime State. I can't stress enough, you know, just him being goated, man. Love that dude.
He is good. I think he's definitely one of the best players on your team. Also, where are Huey and Ponzi?
Jonesy is out for a cup match on my little receipt right here and right next to me. And Huey is... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where Huey is, but...
Huey's
Yeah,
at
you
the
know-
bar. That's for sure. Well, Pico, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for this interview, and good night, SGO. I'm happy.
Good night.